Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. The New Age of Minecraft World channel. As per the usual, I am Gobble S. Gobble. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, all that fun jazz. And I welcome you back. We've been busy. And we have lots of things we've been doing and things we're starting to do. So, we're going to attempt to do what we picked up last time with the dripstone, so we can potentially have an unlimited lava source. We might do it with water too, I'm not sure yet. But we also have a couple things else going on. And there's a potential that we might be going back to one of my older worlds for the time being, because the owner of the Xbox might be finally acquiring it. So I won't have this world to play with anymore for the time being until I get my new system, but that's nor here nor there. But without further ado, let's hop back into it. But yeah, we've been busy. We've been doing lots of exploring. We have found an astronomical number of villages and of desert temples, and a bunch of other things. We also have an interesting combination. There is one area that we'll be using as a base of operations to explore these two things, and there are two underwater temples relatively close to each other. So we might pop over to that world when we get back. But you see, the house has pretty much been, rooftop has been finished. And if we go over here, you can see how high we are right now. But we got, let's get out of that view. We have our library done. Got our grindstone there. We have all of this M-fill. And let's try and get this, see if this dip thing works. We're going to hop over here, grab our pointed dipstones. Going to head back down here. Oh yeah, first off, we're going to come up here. And we'll see, this is what we've been doing. Currently, our base is in this area right here. I had it. Right there. So this is where our base is, right where the crosshairs is. Right over here, is it over here? Which one is it? Yeah, this one over here. There is an area in which there are two water temples. Oh, it's up here. Yeah, so there's two water temples up in there, but this is currently the base. If it was to be from where our point of origin is to 2,000 stones to the right by 2,000 stones to the blocks to the left. 2,000 stones up, 2,000 stones down. So we're in the process of getting essentially the first general map finished. We might dip into that today, but that's a lot of just swimming around and chatting. I'm not sure if you guys want to see that, but if you do, let me know. And we'll go exploring. And yeah, so that's a little bit of that. So let's roll out and see if we can get this lava going. Because if we can, that means we can have an infinite fuel for the furnaces. So we need that. We need we'll use sand because it's easier to tear down. And we need some glass too to cover the top of it, because we're going to potentially make this a sealed compartment, so we can literally not have to worry about the splash of the. Now we need some more glass. So we'll take 5. We'll make some sand. Yeah, so instead of making the lava potentially splash onto the dock and burning things to a crisp, we're just going to throw a bunch of sand in here. should be enough to finish the objective, but we shall see. So we're going to place the 2 drip stones. And now we're going to go up. And see, in theory, if this works. I don't know if there's a special stone that was required to go underneath that. Oh, it looks like it's working, so we could potentially, because it might take 10 to 15 minutes in game to fill that up, so we're going to potentially make another hopper. No, we're not going to make a hopper, we're going to make another cauldron. We're not going to go up top. Actually, we are going to go up top. Because the cauldron, I believe, is all iron. I think it's all iron, so we'll just take a bunch of iron out. And no, I think it's what I have to call them. No, it's a smoker. And we'll take 2 of those. We will put some iron in there, and we'll use these torches. No, we can't do that, so I have to grab a couple coal blocks. We'll let that roll. We'll add a third, we'll add 3 cauldrons. Actually, I can probably just look it up with the search feature. Let's see. I have no idea where that damn thing is. We'll just search for it. I think it might be easier. It's probably spelled wrong, but yeah, well, we'll just find it the hard way. There it is. Yeah, I spelled it wrong horribly, so we'll make the extra cauldron. We got 2 drip stones left, so we'll just try and fill all 3 of those up. Take a quick nap. Now, another thing I'm kicking around the idea is I might do a live stream of like one of the exploring areas, just so I can like maybe interact with YouTube to get people more of an idea what's going on. I'm kicking around the idea. I'm not sure if it's going to be a thing or not, but so in theory, we have potential unlimited lava for our furnaces, so we won't need the aspect of coal. But we shall see. For the time being. But yeah, I'm gonna go knock that map down, and then we'll go explore the area to the area to go show you that double. Let's see, that's bottom left. So I believe that. No, I don't think it's that. Yeah, it's gonna be top right. So we'll put the other map away. We also have a treasure hunting map as well. So we might just go do a little a bit of that as well. But yeah, it's a really interesting formation of these two underwater two of these underwater castles that are very underwater temples, so close to each other. It's weird. But it is what it is. We can't really work on how the creators work. But yeah, I was exploring these just as I was finishing up these maps so I can get a general map idea of all of our territories that we're working with. So. So we're just going to zip on over here. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of just more of non-recorded clearing out and stuff just because I don't think people want to watch videos of just person mining for 8 hours. So mining or clearing an area out. But if there's fun things to find, that would make sense. But it's not a necessity. So I'd rather just show the content that people might be interested in and like doing the builds. So gathering up all the material, which makes sense. But again, I leave it to the comments below if you guys have a specific way you think or what would increase your entertainment value of watching. Either watching me just go mine clear out an area or just do this. I do all the groundwork and just add to finish the product. We can do that, but like I said, let me know in the comments below, and let me know what you all think. But we're gonna make our way over here. I've started up a fire base over here, just so I do I have any stone with me? Okay, so I can bring some stone with me. Because I was in the process of building kind of a barrier around this spawning area. Or this fire base, just so it would allow me to potentially use this as a kind of a temporary base of operations while we explore both of these underwater underwater temples. Because like I said, they're real close together. Which is a weird build. Like it's a real, not a weird build, but a weird spawning. To have two of these areas relatively close to each other. It's like I can literally build a bridge one to the other as we make our way over there, because that would be interesting. We can just make an entire base underwater linked to all of these things, because I've currently found 4 underwater temples. Like I said, there's 2 over here, and then one of the areas that I'm freshly working on. one of the other map areas that I've been tracking, I found another one. So far the count is 12 temples, 12 desert temples. I've found 9 villages and 3 underwater temples. But yeah, one other interesting thing that all of these like brown and gray areas, call these the Badlands biomes, which are interesting to the fact because they're supposed to be a rare find. Like they're supposed to be rare that you won't, that there don't come across a lot of them. But for some reason, this seed that got built from here is literally has 8 to 10 of these badlands. So it's very interesting. But I'm pretty much there. Yep, there's one of them. So we're probably going to get pinged here in a moment. But yeah, there's one of the underwater bases. Yep, there's the ping. But yeah, there's one of the underwater temples. And we roll over here to essentially, I built this fire base over here, and we have relatively another one straight out. Yeah, I think this is my fire base right. You're coming up right here. Yep. Yeah, here's the fire base. I've already, as you said, I've just started the basic groundwork of laying it out. And I'm going to build something, so I might build some more walls, but literally out here, so we saw the one that was just over there. And right over here, here's number 2. Which is, like I said, weird to see both of these underwater temples in close proximity. So we'll eventually explore these as well. Oh, looks like we get one of the big lads. The legendary one is just stuck on the top of that level, but yeah, we're gonna do a little work on the fire base over here, so I have some stone with me. But yeah, we pretty much just got the lava sorted through, and yeah, we have the lava sorted through. So, like I said, we're going to eventually explore both these underwater tunnels, and we can link them together. That'd be very interesting. But that is a lot of area to cover. Like, it doesn't seem that way to be in that much close proximity, but I've seen one that's got 3 areas that are all kitty corner from each other. So let's hop in here real quick. Well, actually, I'm not going to be able to build anything due to the fact that I have my sickness for touching the area, so I'm not going to be able to mine anything, so we might just go back to base. But unless it goes away, which is a high probability that it's going to, since we are out of that territory. But let's make some concrete walls. We'll probably just burn all of them. So we can get 18. I don't know how long that sickness is going to hit because, like I said, we got a double dose of it. While we're waiting, I'm going to find out where my hose at and re-tag that because, like I said, we got area of. Oh, there's a home. But yeah, so like I said, with two of those in close proximity, it's a bit weird. But and the downfall is, like I said, apparently this area is a strong spawning area for drowned. So that's kind of why I've been trying to put the concrete wall up there. We can try and mine some of this. I doubt we're going to be able to because of our mining fatigue. But we can hopefully get a couple pieces out. And even though it's dirt, but this is one of the downfalls of finding the underground, the underwater temples, is that it gives you a mining fatigue, which makes it almost trying, like when you're trying to hammer through water or trying to mine through water, it becomes problematic due to the fact that it gives you like you're trying to hit water, but it's on land or down below. So any type of mining, it doesn't matter which weapon or which material type of pickaxe you're using. Oh, it was getting ready to fade out. But it all creates that as a defense mechanism for the underwater temples. So we got that. We get some walls going. And fancy enough, even with, I don't know why I'm not tagging anything, so. Oh, he's trying to give us a fishing pole. How thoughtful. Sure, Mr. Drown, we'll take your fishing pole. But yeah, but it's been weird, like they've been getting all kinds of weird ass weaponry. So we got 3 left, so. But yeah, we're going to have this entire area walled off because we can still, they can't jump the wall, which I find interesting, but yet we can still attack from the wall. So, let's take a quick nap back here. But yeah, so this is one of the places that we're going to explore at some point. I'm usually just, at the current juncture, all I'm really doing is filling out those maps, just so I can get a general idea how big the actual world is. And if I can map all of the world, then that will allow me to, I want to make an entire big-ass map, because they're all locator maps, but I would like to have one of those like world ones that you literally can hit a button and it will spawn everywhere you've been and just keep record of it. But yeah, here's the other one. And there's 2. Let's see if we can avoid it. Nope, which is fine. We're going to attempt to go to the 3rd option as well. But I know, yeah, we'll just get there. Like I said, there's also a bunch of the underwater, like the lava core areas. There's one right here. But I'm not sure if I can get up there. I think I went there now. We can go on and find out, but where's the chest at? Oh yeah, there's a bunch of these over here. I don't see a chest, but we'll go there eventually. You got a bone randomly in the water. But I don't have my underwater breathing helmet on, so we'll just have to come back to that. Get that, so we'll go around to the outside of the Badlands. And we'll head back to base. Because now since we're sick again, we'll head back to base. But yeah, like I said, I just wanted to essentially get that. Actually, you know what? We're going to take the short end to try and get back in time and see if in theory the dripping block works. So if that's the case, I'll have 3 potential. Let's see, I should be able to hop through here water-wise. Nope. That's fine. We'll just go on the outside of it. But we'll see how it goes. We'll just, like I said, it's a lot of interesting areas. I know it's a gold-heavy area, but we got a lot of these Badland areas that have spawned in this world, so there's a lot of mining to do, per se. But some of these are just kind of really cool. Like, that'd be a great bridge. So, I mean, we'll take that copper. And we'll head around. But that should do it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for coming out and checking things out. Got a little time still, but we get back to base and see if our dripstones will take time. We'll see if we get back to base in time. But yeah, so like I said, we got a bunch of stuff to explore. Just some of the interesting areas. That looks terrifying but fun at the same time. But we're gonna probably build some type of waterfall or some other things, whatever you can think of. We'll if you got some build ideas, let me know in the comments below, and we'll essentially throw some builds together from the, if worst case scenario, I'll start a new world, and I will do a comment or subscribers world. Essentially, you tell me what to build or what you want to see, and I will do my best to get all that stuff built. So that might be an idea. I'm not sure about it yet, but like I said, at worst case, we will, if the owner of the Xbox comes and picks it up, I'll go back to my 360 variation of Minecraft, which is going to have not a lot of the bells and whistles, but it will still have a lot of the stuff, because it does have updates until they stopped updating it. So it's got like the fish and you get a couple other things, but it might have the full updates. I just haven't made a new Minecraft 360 world since I've been in, have worked with and acquired the Xbox One variant. But I also have, like I said, I also have another account for another character that will be the back to the computer variant, or the not a console but desktop variant, and we have that world as well, so I might start that up too, but we'll see how that goes. But anywho, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for coming out, liking, subscribing, and commenting on the channel. And this is Gobble Gobble saying have a good night, and we shall see you in the next one.